Welcome to your practice. This is a 10-minute pranayama practice to help you to tap into your interior landscape, to engage your mind, your body, and your breath, your imagination. You are a magician when you can control your mind and your body and your breath. And your breath is your quickest tool back to the present. It's your quickest tool for re-engaging the mind and stilling and quieting the mind. I recommend you sit in Virasana on top of a block, as I am, or you can sit cross-legged, but definitely elevate your pelvis on something so that your perineum is pointing straight down. Close your eyes and sit up very tall. And straight away, simply connect your hearing to your breathing, to the oceanic sound of the breath. Deepen the breath, keeping your chest still and your abdomen soft, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And imagine now a golden thread descending from the universal above the crown of the head straight down to your pelvic floor, to the personal, plugging you into the earth like a plug in a socket. And take the tip of your tongue to your upper palate, to the place where you would say the word love, or library, or lovely, and open the thread of your imagination. And continue to tune your hearing to your breathing. And begin to mediate yourself. Know that everything in front of you is your potential and everything behind you is memory, and you are the mediator. Know that in any moment you have the capacity, when memory is overlaying potential, to get memory behind you and to propel yourself forward like a compound bow. Now take your hands up to the shape of a V. A V for victory, the equilateral triangle, the symbol of strength and structure and stability. And make cups in your palms up towards the sky so that if perchance grace is raining down, you are ready and available to catch it and receive it. And embody that Trinity. We're going to begin to practice Kapalabhati breathing. You're going to snap your abdomen back forcefully, exhaling out your nose. Exhale completely. Inhale 3/4 of the way. And begin. And keep pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping your belly back. And know that when your arms are up like this, that you are in your capacity and your scholastic nature. Know that every time your arms are up, you're dealing with your ability to handle the world, that you are opening up your lungs, your windows, the windows of your house, to let in some fresh air and to stimulate yourself. And know that anytime that you're feeling shut down, you could simply lift up your arms like this and pump and pump and pump away. So keep breathing and pumping your navel back and forcefully exhaling and clearing out your house. And as you pump and pump and pump, keep reaching your arms even taller, even stronger, even more stable in that triangle. And keep lifting your throat slightly and lifting your chest and staying firm in your foundation and lifting and elevating out of that. Keep pumping and pumping and pumping. Good. Now inhale completely. Hook your thumbs over the top of your head and hold your breath. Sip in a little more air through your mouth like you were sipping air in through a straw. And 3 more little sips. Hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath. And now exhale, rain down your circumstances in a sphere around yourself and release your hands. Take your hands either to your knees or bring your hands to your heels like a ball in a mitt, like a hand in a glove and a foot in a shoe. And organize yourself once again. Everything in front of you, potential, everything behind you, memory, your heels and your hands making connection. This too representing the past coming into your future. And slow the breath. And now start to circle around yourself to the right. Inhale as you go forward and exhale as you go back, and really stir your pelvis. So get down into your basement of the house, body as a vehicle. Imagine that as we did the Kapalabhati, you put the key in the ignition and you heated yourself up, and now you're putting some air in the tires so you can go somewhere. You're filling up with gasoline. So circle around yourself to the right, inhaling forward and exhaling back. And know that when you spin to the right, you're spinning in the direction of the spin of the planet, the spin of time, the spin of your capacity and the paternal root. So circle around yourself, big full breaths, in to X, moving around yourself. And really rock through the pelvis so that the pubic bone comes to touch the block, and the right sitting bone and your tailbone and your left sitting bone, and breathe around yourself. And then pause in the center, take a deep breath in, sip in a little more air, and a little more air, and hold your breath, lift your chest, and exhale it out. And now spin the other way, spin to the left, circling around yourself into the direction of the lunar and the personal, to how you handle your heart. And know that as you move to the left, you're moving against the spin of time. And if you love to go slow in your breath and in your movement, I want you to go fast. And if you like to go fast, I want you to go slow, because all real practice is counterintuitive, and it's an invitation to seduce ourselves and cajole ourselves out of our habits and into our highest potential. And we only do that by going into the places that are against our basic nature. So pick a speed that's against how you normally go and move around yourself to the left. Know that you're doing this because you're most powerful when you have options and when you know how to pull on a lot of different tools. Very good. Couple more circles to the left. Deep, steady breath. And then come back to the midline, hold in the center, take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And now inhale as you go forward, round your pelvis forward, round your chin in, and exhale and arch your back. And go forward and back, in, X, in, X. And again, if you like to go slow, I want you to go fast. And know that this tool, this breath work here, is something that you can do anytime you need to kick your own butt. So if you're feeling lethargic, if there's stiffness in the lower back and the lower body, you can come to this tool, this breath work, to kick your own ass. And know that your pelvic floor is like the match and the earth is like the striker. So build a fire within yourself. In, X, in, X, in, X, in, X, in, X. And keep going, striking that match, building some heat in the body, moving the pelvis forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. And know that as you do this, you are playing the future and you are playing memory. As you move the pubic bone back and the chest forward, you're pushing yourself into your potential. And as you draw your sitting bones underneath of you, you're moving backwards into the past. So know that if you're going too far in the future and your face is in the windshield, that you know how to slow yourself down. And know that if you're stuck in the past, you know how to speed yourself up. In, X, in, X. Good. And then pause in the center. Take your arms up to a V once again. Take a deep breath in. 3 more sips. 3 more sips. Hold your breath at the top and exhale around yourself. Very good. And now bring your hands, your right hand to your sternum, and start to make a little tapping sound so that you can hear that you're beating your own drum. This is our thymus gland. This is us tapping into our immunity. So from here, I want you to start to tap, 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 alternating the hand that comes to your sternum, tap your sternum, and forcefully exhale. And as you do this, imagine that you are throwing out of yourself negative self-talk, inflammation, anything that isn't serving you. Tap, 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 and forcefully exhale. Get everything out of yourself that you do not need. We have enough coming in, and we need to make space for the things that we want to bring in and clean out our storage closet. So X, 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 X. Keep pumping the belly, and exhale, 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 exhale. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your arms up in a V. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Sip in a little more air. And exhale it out. Bring your hands back to your heels or to your knees. Close your eyes if you've opened them and continue to breathe. Ujjayi breath. Now I want you to inhale from the base of your pelvic floor up to your third eye center, up the back body, and then hold the breath at the top and exhale from third eye center back down to the pelvic floor. And as you inhale, this is fire. It's your vigilance, your effort rising, your willingness to put in the work. Hold the pregnant pause at the top of inhale, and then exhale, grace, receptivity, your ability to receive, water pouring down the front. And breathe around yourself from 9 to 1 and 1 to 9. Fire and effort. Grace and effort, fire and water. And know that if you have too much grace, you'll be in a puddle, and if you have too much fire, you'll burn yourself up. So inhale and exhale around yourself. And then let go of the visualization and just feel your breath. Let go of control of the breath. And know that ultimately, no matter your circumstance, you're the one with the control of your inner landscape. You get to be the mediator. And know that the sun doesn't rise and the sun doesn't set, but you rise and you set and the planet spins. And know that even when you feel most alone, someone somewhere is also taking a deep breath, chanting the same mantra, or coming to their mat. Take one more deep breath in. Hold your breath at the top and open your mouth and sigh. And welcome yourself back as you're ready. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me by email, on my website, or on Instagram. Thank you guys. Take very good care.